Well, I'm getting closer to that magical 7 a.m. hour, right on the dot when I'm live here on YouTube for the Great Falls Daily Connection, your chance to check out what's been going on around Great Falls and even Montana and get into all the events that you can be a part of and plan your week ahead and enjoy the good stuff. My name is Steve Keller from Kellertainment Talent Productions, your DJ for your next wedding. I was just talking to a couple about the end of June. I have a wedding coming up, and I told them the sky's the limit. Whatever you want, we'll get it for you. Also, this broadcast is brought to you by your friends at iRockMontana.com and Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio, and they've been expanding. So let's get into what's going on right now. Somebody was talking about this crash, and I had to find out more about it because it wasn't in Great Falls, but there was a high-speed pursuit through Missoula streets. Ended in a violent crash Tuesday afternoon, leaving a residential neighborhood in shock. The chase began when officers attempted a traffic stop. The driver fled, weaving through traffic, lost control, slammed into a parked vehicle, residential structure. They converged on the scene with law enforcement. Suspect taken into custody. No serious injuries reported among bystanders, but the investigation into the driver's motives and potential charges, well, that is pending. This is good news. Montana National Guard officially activated a new drop zone enhancing tactical readiness for local air crews and paratroopers. Using the C-130 Hercules aircraft based out of Great Falls, units conducted the first successful equipment and personnel drops at the site this week. New training provides more versatile landscape for simulated combat missions, reducing travel time for local units. Part of a broader push to modernize Montana's aerial capabilities and ensure the 120th Airlift Wing remains a critical asset for both state and federal emergency response. The Cascade County Detention Center is hitting a critical breaking point. Severe staffing shortages colliding with massive infrastructure failures. Sheriff Jesse Slaughter reports that facilities currently operating with over a dozen vacant officer positions, forcing remaining staff into mandatory overtime to maintain basic security. Large-scale plumbing project is required to replace the failing cast iron pipes throughout the building. We've been talking about that in investment following $6 million already spent on recent capital improvements. Officials warn the combination of personal gaps and aging facility systems is creating a volatile environment for both staff and the average daily population of 400 inmates. The Great Falls Daily Connection is brought to you by your friends over at iRockMontana.com. Rockin' from the Rockies, brought to you by Amusitainment. If you're looking for quality entertainment at your event, reception, bar, or party, let them arrange the entertainment so you don't have to. That's iRockMontana.com. And Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio. Their goal is bringing affordable yoga for everybody, including you and I. If you can breathe, you can do yoga. We are growing a supportive community with Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio with more healing like reiki and breathing and different things you can see over there at Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio. If you can breathe, you can do yoga. HarmonyInTheFallsYoga.com. All right? So that's where we are so far here at the Great Falls Daily Connection. We'll be talking about all the events in just a little bit. I want you to know today is April 9th. April 9th, 2026. Today's Thursday. So it's National Unicorn Day. Just like unicorns, this holiday is not real. It's National Mature Women's Day, so if you see an older woman today, be sure to wish her a happy Thursday. And it's National Cherish an Antique Day. Please refer to the previous joke. So there we go. Here's the Great Falls events coming up here for today. Poetry Story Walk. That's the interactive literacy for the family all day at Gibson Park, which is very cool. The BID meeting, focusing on downtown Great Falls at the bid office, that's starting at 9 o'clock. Books and Babies at the library, 10:30. Zoning and planning updates at 3 p.m. Civic Center. Bison Baseball versus Belgrade, the home opener, 3 p.m. at Centene Stadium. and good weather for it, too. We'll check out that forecast in a second. Marshmallow Towers, Engineering Basics with Spark Museum, 4 o'clock today at the library. Poetry Open Mic tonight. Great Falls Library at 6:30. Great Falls Choir Showcase and Night of Harmony, 7 o'clock at the Great Falls High Auditorium. You're invited to that. The Great Falls High Band Concert is at 7 o'clock at the Great Falls High Auditorium. Neighborhood Council number 9, participating in District Progress, 7 o'clock tonight, First Church of the Nazarene. The Argos Track Meet is tomorrow, all day, the Multisports Complex. The Hammer and Discus Showcase at the Multisports Complex at 1. Argos Softball, 2 p.m. Multisports Complex, UP versus Bellevue. That's game 1. Bison Track and Field, 3:30 at Memorial Stadium. The Round Dance of America, Day 1. This is all weekend long. The Round Dance of America. Day 1, Dance Excellence, 5 o'clock at the Expo Park Family Living Center. Joe Ryan live at the Halftime Sports Bar, 6. Joel Corda at the Electric City Tradition at the Sip and Dip. Rich Reisler live at the Celtic Cowboy. Now, wait a minute. Joe Ryan, maybe, I thought he was going to be at the Frontier Inn. Well, let's find out later on in these blocks here. The 2000s rave at the Newberry is tomorrow night, 8:30. The door is open. TheNewberryMT.com to get those tickets. Copperhead Ridge at the Flamingo. Spring Fever Arts, Saturday, April 11th, 100 local artisans. Saturday, the Great Falls High CMR tennis games, 10:30 a.m. Wrestler Baseball versus Billings Skyview, Centene Stadium at 1 o'clock. The Fusion Fight League coming up Saturday night, 6 p.m. at Expo Park all night long. Holloway versus Wagner, MMA. Larry Fleet live, 7:30 at the Newberry. Sunday is Museum Free Day, Sunday Sampler. And then Monday, back at the Great Falls Board meeting. Decisions for student futures at the district office. Tuesday, the County Commission Chambers at 9:30. Bohemian Queen next Saturday at the Newberry, NewberryMT.com. And April 26th, the Icebreaker Road Race. We're coming up on that not too far from now. The 46th annual premier event, 9 o'clock at the Great Falls Civic Center. Well, let's look at the forecast for today and let's see what we have here. In our active weather continuing, we have warming into the weekend, cooler, unsettled weather returning early next week. So that's all around Montana. For Great Falls, the current temperature is 22 degrees. Now, you see, that's right here. If you look directly at Great Falls, this is from the National Weather Service. This is not from any kind of a commercial service. This is directly from the National Weather Service, weather.gov. Here's our forecast. Today's high, 55 or so today. Upper 20s for tonight, mostly clear tomorrow. Upper 60s and mostly sunny. But Saturday's high 74 also includes a good chance of rain by Saturday night. And down to 40 degrees Sunday, 55 with a very good chance of showers. Rain for Sunday night. Monday's high 48. Looking ahead, Tuesday's high 59. And Wednesday, partly sunny with a high of 59 degrees. Well, that's what we got for you. Now, there's some of the stories we may have missed. Despite the ceasefire, Iran is charging a $1 million fee for every barrel, in fact, a $1 fee for every barrel of oil that passes through the Strait of Hormuz. They're charging $1 million for every boat. Iran is the only accepting payment in cryptocurrency. Stick it to the Iranians. Give us something useless. That's all I can say. Give them something useless. Hollywood insiders are very concerned. The new Michael Jackson film, Michael, will be a massive bust at the box office. I can see it now. The king of flop. I don't want to see it. A new study suggests gardening is beneficial to your brain health. I'm not suggesting you start a garden right now. I'm just planting some seeds. That's today's Great Falls Daily Connection, and we'll be talking with Maggie Morgan at Express Employment Professionals. By the way, if you're looking for a job, Express is a great way to go. They'll never charge you. They'll try to find a job for you and pair you with the open jobs in the Great Falls area, which is very cool. By the way, I also want to thank a very nice gal who came in the other day, and I was talking with her, and she mentioned that I had been in before and talked to her about Derby Buster. Now, this is Stephanie's, this is her residential cleaning, honest, reliable, responsible, Derby Duster. So I want to show that to you right now. Make sure you see that, all right? So Stephanie gave me her card. So she said, would you mention that on the radio or mention it on the show? I said I would. So I did. So Derby Duster. So if you'd like some residential cleaning that's honest, reliable, and responsible, call or text for a quote appointment. Stephanie at 406-880-7711. All right? So Derby Duster. Let's see if we can get that one more time. Derby Duster. Stephanie, 406-880-7711. I'm always willing to give free commercials to any home business. And so entrepreneurs, I love doing that. So that's today's Great Falls Daily Connection. I hope you enjoyed the show. For those of you watching, thank you very much. You can, by the way, I do have a chat up right now. And you can chat at any time. I may take this show and alter it just a little bit, depending on how you would like to use this show, and perhaps you would like to put your own opinion on the air of things that are bothering you or what you'd like to talk about. Maybe you have a garage sale that you'd like to mention. So that's what I'm here for too. The Great Falls Daily Connection is brought to you by your friends at iRockMontana.com. For talent venue owners, you just call iRockMontana.com. You'll get the talent you want at the place that you're looking for. And Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio. Seriously, if you can breathe, you can do yoga. And the place to go is Harmony in the Falls Yoga Studio. HarmonyInTheFallsYoga.com. And iRock Montana, thank you for sponsoring this show. It's live every 7 a.m. Monday through Friday now that I have a computer that's reliable. Right? Yeah. Great to have you listening and watching. Now you know what's going on all around Great Falls. If you like this show, then tell a friend and have them subscribe. So if you subscribe and get the little bell thingy, then you will know when I'm on the air. So you'll know what's going on. Hope you enjoy the show. If there's any way that I can make the show better, you let me know. I'm available 406-590-8856. That's today's show. And until now and the next time, if I don't see ya, I'll see ya.